God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, I see every struggle you have faced and every step you have taken, even when the weight on your heart feels overwhelming. Do not believe that these hardships are mere coincidence or the result of bad luck. They are resistance, traps set by the enemy trying to weaken you and shake your faith. But remember what is written in John chapter 16 verse 33, in the world you will have trouble. But take heart. I have overcome the world." This is my word to you, an eternal reminder that even amid life's storms, I am your victory and your peace. Are you seeking a profound spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings you this valuable content. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller, more abundant life. Within you lies a strength greater than any adversity, for I have called you to a unique and special purpose, a plan that will never be canceled, even when everything seems silent and meaningless. Your life holds infinite value, and every battle is a step toward your spiritual maturity and the manifestation of my love through you. I am with you every moment, even when the world seems dark and hope distant. Trust in me, for I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help. Never forget that the difficulties you face now are the fertile ground where your faith grows, preparing you to fulfill the destiny I have given you. I love you deeply and will never abandon you. Every challenge, every pain, every fall is preparing the fertile ground for your true freedom. I am the God who does not want you to accept anything less than the best for yourself, because for you, my son, I have a plan that surpasses all human understanding. The journey has not been easy, I know. Sometimes, it feels like opposing winds want to knock you down, that doors close, and hope fades away. But none of this is in vain. It is through the fire of trials that your spirit is shaped, your faith is strengthened, and your trust in me grows. I will not let you remain stuck where your faith is small. I now command you to be free to fly, to live a life overflowing with peace, joy, and full confidence. The first sign of the new life that awaits you will be a deep quiet within you, not merely external silence, but the tangible presence of my love and peace, like a calm river refreshing your thirsty soul. And when this happens, clarity will flood your thoughts. The chaos and confusion that once surrounded you will begin to dissipate, for the light of my love will illuminate the darkest corners of your being, driving away doubt and fear. Laughter will return to your heart, and love will renew relationships that seemed irreparably broken. My beloved son, trust these words I give you, for they carry the power of my Spirit to sustain you. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. This is the legacy dwelling in you, the invisible strength that will make you overcome any fear. As it is written, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear but of power and love and self-control." 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. In this promise, Find your strength to keep going, even when circumstances seem against you and shadows threaten to engulf you. I am the God who multiplies the little, who opens doors where no paths seem to exist. I will not allow financial difficulties, debts, or uncertainties to define your destiny. The second sign of my blessing is abundant provision, not necessarily the material wealth of the world, but the provision that comes from heaven, which meets every need with ease, bringing unexpected opportunities and renewed hope. I am working on your behalf, preparing paths where there were only walls before, tearing down invisible barriers that kept you from moving forward. You will no longer worry about tomorrow because I am already ahead, guiding your steps and opening the way for the victory that is already yours by right. Always remember, my son, that my care is complete and perfect, and no situation is beyond my reach. And my God will supply every need of yours according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 4 verse 19. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that deeply impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. Therefore, it is important to seek his blessings with faith and confidence, believing that he has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to learn about our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are very grateful for your trust and support. May this truth be like a shield around your heart, filling it with hope and unwavering faith. I am the God who sees every tear, who understands every sigh, and who acts in moments when the world seems silent. You may not yet see clearly, the signs may seem small, or the circumstances may seem impossible, but that does not mean my plan is not in motion. Perhaps it is a debt that will be canceled, unexpected help that will come, a door that will open effortlessly, or the peace that will flood your soul, making you realize that I have never been distant. Your provision is already guaranteed. All that remains is for you to learn to receive it with gratitude, handing over your fears and anxieties into my hands, fully trusting in my faithfulness. Before all this abundance and peace fully manifest in your life, it is necessary that you prepare your heart and mind for this deep transformation. This new time I have for you is not just a superficial change but a true renewal of your being. To move forward toward the future I have planned, it is essential that you leave behind the pains, the hurts, and the chains of the past. I know it can be difficult to let go of what is already part of your story, that memories, fear, and insecurity hold you tightly, but I invite you to trust and surrender everything to me. I will do the work of purification within you, removing what prevents my light from shining fully through you. Thus, you will be ready for the new life that awaits you, a life marked by freedom, joy, and hope. Do not fear letting go of what binds you, for I assure you the freedom I offer is far greater than any comfort from the past. What is to come is good, far better than you can imagine. Comment: God renews my heart and frees me to live fully. Even if weariness and doubts surround you, do not lose faith, for you are closer to the fulfillment of my promises than you have ever been. I work tirelessly behind the scenes of your life, preparing doors, restoring what was lost, and renewing every piece of your path. This is not the time to give up but to strengthen your faith even more, keeping your heart firm and alert. The transformation that approaches is not only for you but for your entire family, for those you love, and even for those who do not yet know my love. The impact of my blessing will exceed what you can imagine, and your life will be a living testimony of the power of restoration, grace, and my infinite love. Trust me, my child, because the best is yet to come, and the victory is yours. If today you feel distance in your relationships, if conversations seem superficial and hearts closed, do not fear, for I am working to heal wounds, soften words, and bring reconciliation where there is division. You are not alone on this journey because I walk with you and give you the strength to renew every bond and rebuild what seemed lost. My peace can transform even the heaviest silence into a melody of hope, love, and renewal. Trust, my child, that all that seemed lost will be found, and everything that is broken will be restored. This is the time when the impossible begins to become reality. Your life will be a light to many, a living proof of my care, my faithfulness, and the power of standing firm even in the face of difficulties. My beloved child, I see every detail of your journey, every moment when the weight of fatigue and doubt has pressed down on you. I know the road has been long, and sometimes the silence inside feels louder than words of faith. But listen closely. What you are living through is not by chance, not a punishment, nor a meaningless delay. I am working, even when everything seems still, even when the world does not see progress. The transformation I promised has already begun in the spiritual realm surrounding your life, and this change will clear the ground so restoration can bloom, so laughter may return to your loved ones. Therefore, rest your heart, my beloved. No longer rise with worry, for the time to advance is near, and I call you to prepare your spirit for it. Comment, I trust in God's timing, every step has purpose. This preparation must not be only outward. I am not speaking just of moving places or organizing things, but it must be a deep internal change. You must release your own desires and expectations into my hands. True readiness is born when you allow me to shape your heart, removing what is unnecessary and strengthening what is weak. Just as the potter molds the clay, I prepare your heart to receive the new season. Often, the unrest you feel, that quiet sensation that something is about to change, is the Spirit's voice speaking to you, a call to leave the old behind and be open to the new. This time of preparation is more significant than you realize, for it determines the strength and quality of your walk ahead. It is natural for you to look at your present situation and understand that you cannot stay as you are. The change that awaits you is grand and requires you to dedicate specific moments to listen with your soul. It is not about working harder but silencing the noise of the world to hear clearly what I say. This deep listening will bring discernment, remove doubts, and illuminate the path before you. It is in this silence that you receive my guidance and are able to recognize the right way, the one that leads to fulfilling the purpose I prepared for you. Trust the gentle impressions that come to you, a thought, a feeling, or a piece of advice that seems to appear out of nowhere. These will guide you to the door of the change awaiting you. Comment, I remain attentive and open to divine guidance. When the right moment comes, do not hesitate, my beloved. The change ahead is not just a minor adjustment, it is a deep transformation that will mark not only your life but also those who come after you. Perhaps the path will open through someone you never expected or through an opportunity that arrives unexpectedly. Be alert to recognize these signs, for they are the answer to my promise. Your readiness to follow my direction now is a gift that will prepare future generations for a life of blessings and victories. Do not prepare with fear or anxiety, but with hopeful expectation and full trust that I am with you, bringing the best for you. Everything is already prepared in the spiritual realm. The forces working for your advancement are aligned, and all that is necessary for you to enter this new phase already carries your name and your essence. Do not doubt what your spirit already perceives. The reality that awaits you is firm, secure, and already written in the eternal plan. You are the holder of the key that opens this door, not by human merit, but because you were created for this from the beginning. I, your Father, have never forgotten you or ceased working for you, even when the journey seemed stalled. Every step, even those unseen, has been guided by me. Also that at the exact moment you can enter the abundant life I have prepared for you. You may have questioned if your turn would ever come, seeing others move forward while you remained still. But I tell you now with certainty, you have never been forgotten. Behind the scenes, I have been aligning everything, the right people, the correct circumstances, the favorable environment, so you may walk with firmness and confidence. Your story is being carefully written, and the passage opening before you will be a testimony of my faithfulness and love. Therefore, do not lose heart, do not doubt. The time of advancement is near, and I will call you to take the decisive step, the step that will transform your life forever. Comment, I trust God's perfect timing for my life. So, child, trust what I say. To enter this new season, the key is your inner readiness, sincere surrender, and willingness to listen and follow. The peace you seek is not in the absence of struggle but in the certainty that I am with you. Your future has been prepared with all my love, and I invite you to walk with me, step by step, so you may experience the joy, peace, and fulfillment you long for. The change that awaits your courage to move forward is real and tangible. Do not fear, for I uphold and guide you. Now, my child, lift your eyes and feel the call from above. The time of waiting is almost over, and the hour of action approaches with power and glory. Your life is about to enter a new dimension, marked by my constant presence and the fulfillment of my promises. Listen to my whisper in the silence of your heart, follow my touch on your soul, and advance without fear, for I am with you always. The blessing that is approaching was born in the soil of your perseverance, where your soul, even tired, chose to keep trusting in me. It was when everyone said to give up that you held firmly to hope. It was in the silent dawns, where there was only you and me, that you planted seeds that are now beginning to bloom. And when your eyes open to what I have prepared, your heart will know it was my hand that moved everything. It won't come with noise, but with a deep peace, the kind of peace that surpasses all understanding. When you see the way opened before you, your soul will not shout, but will fall silent in reverence, for you will know, the Lord has done this. And it won't just be a minor adjustment in your life. It will be a turnaround, a new story, a new season, a scene filled with the fragrance of a fulfilled promise. Beloved child, this is the beginning of something new. This is the visible fulfillment of the tears you cried in secret, of the prayers you released with faith, even without knowing if I was listening. It is the answer to the days you merely endured, when you no longer even dreamed, because the weight had lulled your soul to sleep. And now, hear my gentle voice calling you back to hope. This is the clear sign that your story is not over. This is the sound of the new beginning to be born. The waiting was not in vain. Everything was recorded, every prayer, every silence, every breath that said, I still believe. I am your God, and I am still working for you. Lift your head, Because you are not reaching the end, you are stepping into the beginning of what I have prepared for you. Your walk with me is only gaining strength. And I, who never stop, am still opening the way ahead of you. And if everything seems too quiet right now, it's because the earth is preparing to bear fruit. Soon, the heavens will open clearly, and you will understand that I was always here. Trust in me with all your soul. Because what you need to enter what I have prepared is already near. Provision is already moving toward you. The door is already being pushed from the inside. None of the promises I made have been forgotten. Every promise carries its exact time. And that time is coming. I am not asking for more effort from you. I am calling you to rest in me. I am the one who sustains your life, and what I am doing does not depend on your performance, but on my love. So, surrender what weighs in your hands. Let go of the fears, the doubts, the insecurities. True trust is surrender. It is believing that I am still God, even when nothing seems to be happening. And I am. I still am. And I always will be. What was once just a thought, a distant dream, now begins to become real. I am giving shape to what was once only hope. This is the time to align your faith with your action. It's time to prepare your world for the new. Because the new is already at the door. It begins with simple gestures, my child. Raise your hands when you seek me. Speak to me with sincerity. Leave behind the habits that no longer fit the new season. There are things that once served you, but now they hold you back. Let them go. They are not part of the future I am building with you. Set a time in your calendar each week to show, with your actions, that you depend on me. Whether fasting or setting aside a moment to be in silence in my presence. I do not want just your rushed prayer. I want your attention, your whole heart turned toward me. And as you do this, write down the thoughts that come, the images that appear, the parts of my word that leap out at you. I speak to you in ways you often ignore. Listen, child. Open your spiritual ears. Because the next instruction may be hidden in a small detail your reasoning would overlook, but your spirit will recognize as mine. Do not dwell in the past. Break the ties with what no longer builds you up. There are moments when I need you to release something so you can take hold of the new. Take a real step of faith. Show with your life that you believe in me. Maybe that means setting aside something you have to bless someone else. Maybe it's simply declaring with your own lips every morning who you are in me. I am free. I am seen. I am guided by the Lord. And over those I have entrusted to you, declare, you will grow in peace. You will be led with calm. These words carry power when spoken in faith. They are seeds. And I am watching everyone you sow with love. Observe your daily life. Pay attention to the unexpected. It might be a simple conversation, a sudden connection, a small opening. Sometimes, the miracle doesn't arrive with trumpets, but with whispers. And if your eyes are open, you will notice, He did this. Guard your faith with gratitude. When doubt comes, respond with praise. When it seems nothing is changing, act as someone who has already received. Because heaven's reality moves at the sound of faith. And now, my child, walk. Take a step with courage. Don't wait for the perfect scenario. Walk with your eyes fixed on me. Everything you need, I will place along the way. Every right person, every opportunity, every door, I will open. Your part is to trust and follow. Your part is to live as one who knows they are loved. I did not call you to merely survive, but to flourish. I did not form you to just endure, but to shine in my name. So let hope be reborn in you. Begin again, even with fear. Begin again, even without seeing. Because the new has already begun. And you are in the center of what I am doing. Don't lose faith now. It is what opens the windows of heaven. And when everything happens, when you see it with your own eyes, you will remember, I was always with you. From the beginning, until now, and until the end. I am your God, your Father. And I have never failed you, and I never will. Finally, the greatest evidence of my love and presence will be the renewed relationship between us. Speaking with me will become natural, like a son speaking to the Father who loves him deeply. My word will come alive in your heart, illuminating your days and guiding your steps. Do not fear the challenges ahead, for I will always be by your side, leading you with hands that are both strong and gentle. Believe in what has already been prepared for you, a future filled with hope, peace, and abundance. You are my beloved child, and I will never stop fighting for you. Hold this truth close to your heart and walk with confidence. The best is yet to come. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.